How you start your day is how you end it. Your morning routine can honestly make or break your day, and it can really set you up to have a successful, productive, and happy and healthy day. And that will translate into increasing your income, getting more work done for your business or your job, being healthier, and just having more success in every area. But honestly, a lot of people don't have a morning routine. They just kind of wake up, check their phone, roll out of bed, and just autopilot on the rest of the day. But if you're really conscious when you first wake up and you're mindful of what you're doing and why, just a few minutes in the morning and a small dedication can greatly change your life. If you don't know me, my name is Carmen. I run a six-figure online education business where I teach people copywriting, freelancing, and making money online. I've been in entrepreneurship and self-development for 10 years now, and honestly, one thing that's been really huge to my success is having a morning routine, and a lot of people close to me know me as the guy that wakes up early and just works nonstop. But now here's something I do want to talk about before we jump into this. I think a lot of morning routines are actually a bit overrated. And even at one point, for quite a long time, years actually, mine was over-optimized in a way. You know, it was the dream self-development kind of morning routine where I woke up at about 5 a.m. I was reading, doing affirmations, meditating, doing all these things. And it sounded awesome on paper, but then when I realized when I simplified it, and I still did a lot of those things like visualizing my goals, taking some supplements, stretching, and really starting off the day healthy and positively, it had the same effect as a big long morning routine. So I recommend that you don't spend an hour, hour and a half with your morning routine. It can honestly be 10, 15, 20 minutes. It doesn't have to be a huge deal. As long as you commit to it every single day, it's positive and sends you in the right direction. For example, with me, that typically involves visualizing my goals, getting dressed for the day, drinking some water, and taking my supplements, doing some yoga stretches to get my blood moving and feel nimble. Now, honestly, all of that really only takes 15, 20 minutes. You know, before 6 a.m., let's say, I'm pretty much right into business and all of my work. And that's why the first thing I recommend with developing a good morning routine is waking up early and consistent. Now, it doesn't have to be very early, like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. And frankly, it's actually proven that the average person wakes up at 6:30, which is actually really, really good. If you had a side hustle, let's say, and you're starting work at 9:30, you have a good 2-3 hours to work on your side hustle really before the day even begins. So waking up early isn't this magical, one-all cure that a lot of people talk about, but it really does give you a lot of good solitude and focus time to work on yourself, your side hustle, your business, your career, go to the gym, or anything else that's good for you. And find a time that works for you. For me, it's typically about 5 a.m., 5:30 at the latest I get up, and I start my day. For some people, it might be 6, 6:30, 7, 8. It doesn't have to be extremely early, and it depends on your own lifestyle and goals and what you do for work, but just try to wake up early consistently and do something productive as the day starts. And that also brings me to number 2, which is planning out your day the night before. Something a lot of people do is they don't really plan out their days, and then they end up on autopilot, and they tend to actually hurt their productivity and focus, because what happens is just during the day, they're thinking randomly on the spot and winging it of what they should be doing, and it's not really strategic and all planned out and organized. But all you have to do is the day before, typically for me, it's in the evenings, the nighttime, I'll plan out my calendar for the next day. And I do something called time blocking, where I break down my day hour by hour, what exactly I'll be doing. Now, I might not stick to it exactly minute to minute, but it gives me a nice chunk of organized time all throughout the day of what I should be focusing on, from my job, my side hustle, going to the gym, doing different errands, and it just keeps you on track and you don't have to think about it. That's the best part. You're not thinking, what do I have to do again? What am I doing later? It's all planned out, and frankly, this can take 5-10 minutes the night before, so make sure you do that. 3 is positive affirmation. Affirmations have actually been scientifically proven to have benefits. This is something that can be done very, very quickly in the morning, 1, 2, 3 minutes maximum. Write down some affirmations that matter to you and think about the person you're trying to become or what you're grateful for in life. For example, I tend to say things like I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm loved, I'm productive, and I'm achieving all of my goals. You can come up with things like that, repeat them in the morning, and then also I like meditating and even visualizing my goals along with these affirmations. And that brings me into number 4, which is visualizing and meditating. And meditating isn't the woo-woo thing you might think it is. I am into more spiritual material and practices like that, but it doesn't have to be for you. Meditating could just be something that helps you focus and stay present and mindful throughout the day. Start meditating. And if you meditate in the morning, typically you'll have an easier time focusing and staying present the rest of the day. And you can always kind of go back to your breath or whatever focal point you use. But related to that, I love actually just sitting down, closing my eyes, maybe putting on some background music and just visualizing my goals and success and everything I'm trying to achieve in life. I imagine my dream lifestyle, what it would look like, what it would feel like, and that gives me more really positive emotions and gets me excited to actually do the work every day to one day get there. Number 5 is doing a form of exercise. I'm in the gym pretty much 7 days a week. Health and fitness is one of my biggest passions, and hopefully I can bring that onto YouTube in the near future. But with health and fitness, why you really want to do this in the morning is it starts off your day really energetically. You're gonna go to the gym, you're gonna go for a run, whatever it is, find a form of exercise that works for you and gets you excited and feels good, and try to do that, maybe not every single morning, but every other morning, depending on exactly what you're trying to achieve in health and fitness. But maybe you do go to the gym. You're gonna be lifting weights, doing cardio. That's gonna get your blood moving, pumping endorphins into you, and you're just gonna feel amazing first thing in the morning, and that'll 100% carry throughout the whole day. I also recommend that you consume some positive content first thing in the morning. A lot of people, including me, I'm guilty of it sometimes too. We wake up, we roll out of bed, and we're just scrolling through Instagram and TikTok. And there is some time for that during the day, but first things first, I really recommend reading some good articles, maybe a book. You can watch YouTube videos, listen to a podcast, but maybe kind of tune into content that's more inspirational and positive, and it's gonna offer you a lot more value, and once again, just set that tone for the rest of the day. Really with the morning routine, what you're trying to do is get a lot of quick early wins, and just do things that are positive and productive so that carries throughout the whole day. But if you do all of these things, and you're gonna find your own perfect balance of them, doing a few of them, maybe you're not gonna do all of them, just over time experiment with a new morning routine. Wake up at a certain time, consume good content, maybe start exercising, and just decide what works for you and matters for you, and do that every single morning. Plan out your day the night before as well, and you'll notice that you get up and you just get straight into work. You're not confused, you're just thinking about it. You're not thinking about it, you're just going straight into being productive. And if you do all these things, I guarantee you, you're gonna feel better, you're gonna have more success in all the areas of your life, and it's gonna make a huge difference on you. And if you wanna learn more about self-development, business, and related topics, go into the description. You can visit my blog and get free courses and other content and freebies. If you're new to the channel and you got value from this video, I would love for you to subscribe and tune in to my future content. Other than that, hope you're having an awesome week, and I'll see you in my next video.